Hey guys, Zach Entwistle wanting to give you a market update on the real estate market here in the greater Tacoma area. So right now, we have insanely low inventory of homes for sale relative to the amount of people wanting to buy. So what does that mean, right? We hear low inventory. Well, that means that compared to the amount of people who want to buy, there's like this many sellers. Okay, it's kind of like trying to get that amazing internship or competing for that Ivy League school, right? They'll get 50,000 applicants for 10 spots, right? So it's that kind of situation. So people are putting everything they have into that. So what's causing this? Well, it's because the government is stimulating the economy by keeping the interest rates really low. Okay, and so what's going to happen is as the economy gets better, right, then that means interest rates are going to rise. And as interest rates rise, what that's going to do is it's going to affect people's monthly payment, and their buying power is going to shrink. So to put that in perspective, a 1% change in interest rates is going to change your monthly payment by 10%. So to give an example, if it was a $100,000 home, a 1% change of interest rates, so we go from 3 to 4%, right? And let's say your monthly payment is $2,000. Well, you're going to go from $2,000 to $2,200, right? That's a pretty big change in monthly payment, $200. And so what that's going to do is it's going to, there's going to be fewer buyers. And part of the reason too why sellers aren't selling, well, they've got COVID concerns, they've got economic concerns, they've got all these concerns as to, well, what's going on with the economy, and there's also nothing for them to buy, so people are just holding on to their property. So as everything relaxes, it's going to make an easier situation. But I'm going to tell you, if you're thinking about selling, it's an amazing time. If you're thinking about buying, it's an amazing time, but with the caveat that you need to be prepared to lose multiple times in a row, as people are putting big escalations, they're putting big appraisal guarantees, and it's one of those things that this is a very good market for buying. Now, one of the things people ask is, how is this not like the Great Recession? Well, the big difference is how hard it is to get a mortgage. People aren't buying on speculation with what we call negative amortizing loans. They're buying based on taking advantage of the low interest rates. Okay, so back in the day, we had these things called ninja loans: no income, no job, no assets. You could get a mortgage. It was crazy. Basically, if you could fog a mirror, you could get a mortgage because the whole industry was assuming that the market just couldn't stop going up. That's not the situation right now. You have to have a good job, good credit, good money in the bank. Like, it's still very hard to get a mortgage. So the only people buying are people who are well qualified. And so as a result, people have good equity. They're in good position. So we're not really expecting anything crazy like we did back in the day. What's going to happen supposedly is that instead of going up 17%, which is what we saw in the last, we're supposed to see like between 5 and 10%. So we're still expecting better than average appreciation. It's just going to slow it down and not be so crazy. So if you're thinking about buying, give me a call. If you're thinking about selling, give me a call. If you just have questions about how this information applies to you, give me a call. I'd love to be a resource. All right, take care. See ya.